Hello, I'm Sara Lyons Davis, and this is my colleague Carol Buswell. We are education specialists with the National Archives. I work out of the New York City office, so I'm based from the National Archives at New York City, which is in Lower Manhattan in the Alexander Hamilton U.S. Custom House. Carol?
I actually telework from the middle of Washington, but my National Archives base is Seattle. We have a facility in Seattle. We're from all over.
But it's a good introduction because we're going to speak about National Archives in your neighborhood. So the National Archives and Records Administration is a federal agency. We have two main offices in the larger Washington, D.C. area, one in College Park, Maryland, and one in Washington, D.C. on the Mall. Then we have additional field offices across the country, as well as presidential libraries, record centers, and in addition, a digital footprint, which includes distance learning, our online catalog, and all sorts of online resources. And speaking a little bit about the field offices, so as we mentioned, Carol is out of the Seattle one, I'm out of the New York City one. So each field office serves a distinct geographic area. So as an example, the National Archives at New York City holds records created by federal agencies in New York, New Jersey, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, while Seattle has records related to Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Alaska.
So we're here in presenting at the ATALM 2018 conference. So we're particularly talking today about American Indian records and Native and Alaska Native records. And the reason that it's important for that community, particularly knowing where the field offices are, is that most of the Bureau of Indian Affairs records that are kept out in the field were produced by agencies in that area, and those are mostly, those BIA agency records are mostly kept in that field office. So if the agency is in Montana, the records will be in the National Archives in Denver for the Bureau of Indian Affairs. And because that's such a large percentage of the records that we have for Native people across the United States, except for Hawaii. Hawaii's classified differently by the federal government, classified as a Pacific island. And so they're not included in the Native American records generally, but if they were, they would be in the San Francisco facility. So it's important to know where they are. Our research guides that we have as part of the Native Communities program that we presented today include listings of the BIA office that will be most likely to hold records for individual tribal communities. And we hope it will be really helpful for everyone to know how to get to their records and where they are. And they can be in any of those facilities. But a lot of Native American records are also kept, especially early records. The original documents are actually held in Washington, D.C., usually on the Mall. And a lot of things like photographs are in College Park. So it's a really good thing if you contact the National Archives to find out exactly where to go, or look in our guides to see which facility would be the best for you to attend. And you can go there with just some kind of identification, a driver's license or some kind of government identification, so that, and you need to be more than 16 years of age or older, but that will get you a researcher card, and then you can look at actual original documents from documents that they span a time period from about 1755 until today. We hold 24 billion documents in the National Archives, and a good percentage of them relate to Native American people. For more information about the Native communities program and to get the research guides, and for brochures about educational programs surrounding it, you can go to www.archives.gov /education/native-communities. And that will get you to all those materials. Thank you.